Welcome to the Riptide Book Club. Today's book, Surviving Minecraft.
What's up, everybody? Today we are reading reviews for this. What would you call it? I don't know.
Surviving
What do you
Minecraft
call books? No.
book.
Any? I need
Book.
something the masterpiece.
Okay, but before we read the reviews, we have to read the book. And lucky for me, I have the book. I didn't pay for it, obviously. You ready, guys?
No.
Of course.
All right. Surviving Minecraft by Joel Quinceneros. Ready? Chapter 1, A New Beginning. What spawned into a game called Minecraft? I know the basics because I have played the game before. I started to punch wood so I could build a house to live in. The thing I need is food, and the thing I want is food. Wait, what? The thing I need is food, and the thing I want is food. I could starve to death. I had wood now, so I have to make wooden oak planks for my house. I found cows and pigs. I killed them because I needed them for food. I remembered there are villagers and villages where I can trade with them. My house was a 5x5 house. Ew. Not that big, but it was good enough. I went to sleep on the bed. I woke up and decided to explore the world. How is it so far?
Just continue.
Come on, we all know you love this. Come on, don't lie. Okay, chapter 2. I like the first sentence not even indented, but the first sentence of the first chapter was whatever. I came out of my house with a wooden sword, wooden axe, wooden shovel, and wooden pickaxe. Okay, for spelling errors, that's one. So I looked in my chest just to reach out. I remembered I need food. I came out of my house like a brave man holding a sword, a wooden sword. Faggot. I wish I would have a map so I wouldn't get lost. First, I thought which way I should go. Left, right, backwards. I decided to go forward, where there are grass, oak trees, and birch trees. I had to cross rivers. You guys like it?
Just continue.
You make it out alive.
Chapter 3. Each page is a chapter, apparently, and the first sentence is not even indented. What the fuck? Chapter 3.
God.
Exploring. I was walking along the shore. Then, when I spotted a cave with iron ore, I knew I had to get the iron. I forgot to bring wood to cook the iron. I didn't want to go back without the iron. Take a shot every time he says iron. So I got out my wooden axe and started to get wood so I could use it to make iron ingots. I got the. Then I walked into the cave. Oh, fuck.
What
then
was
I
that?
got wooden. Then I got my wooden pickaxe. Spelling error number 3. I think, I don't know.
This man doesn't
Can't
even
find a
know
good
anymore.
skin editor.
Then I got my
Oh,
wooden
you need a good
pickaxe
skin editor? I got you.
and started to get cobblestone so I could make a
Wait,
stone
pause this,
or
hold up.
cobblestone pickaxe. Once I got the cobblestone, I made a crafting table. What I collected. I placed the crafting table in the cave.
Miners need cool shoes.
What happened? What'd you
Miners,
say?
miners need cool shoes.
What do you mean? He left the call?
Never mind.
Miners, are you here? God, God, where am I? Once I had the stone pickaxe, number 4, I started to get the iron ore. I had left over cobblestone. I had enough cobblestone to make a furnace. So I took out the cobblestone and crafted a furnace. Next, I took out the iron ore and placed it in the furnace with the wood. While it was cooking, I got coal. I looked in the furnace to see if it was done, and it was 5 iron ingots ready to use. I made an iron pickaxe incorrectly, and an iron sword. I went walking more into the cave when I found diamonds.
Why'd you stop?
I got my iron pickaxe really fast and mined it out. 20 diamonds, full diamond armor, and a sword. That was what I made. Wow, that was a nightmare. Okay, next. Oh, I need to drink some water. Chapter 4. Where am I? The first
Hotel.
sentence is finally indented. I saw light when I was walking into the cave. I found the lights. It was
Wow.
lava. I went closer when I found a whole bunch of Endermen.
Whoa.
I woke up in some place that was really dark with some kind of dragon flying around. One
Crazy.
Enderman said, "If you want to live, defeat the Ender Dragon." I said, "Okay." I got my diamond sword and started to sprint right toward him. The dragon came right to my face. Although I was able to get out my sword and hit him, I froze. He was on the ground, and I was at my house in bed.
Excuse me, what?
That was one sentence.
Excuse me, what?
What the hell is this? It's amazing. Next to last page. Wait, that was it. That was the whole book. That was the whole book. Okay, let me read the reviews now. Oh wait, I didn't actually pay to read this book. I actually went on YouTube to search up this book, and somebody did buy it, and I
Oh
read
my
it there.
god, they actually just brought it.
The creator himself said, honestly, how dare you people dislike such a prestigious video? God will not look so kindly on your transgressions." The comment below that says, "This is illegal. We're pirating the Holy Bible." I made this back in... Oh, shit! The creator himself commented!
Oh,
Oh, I made this back in 5th grade. Yeah, I could tell. Okay, now let's read the reviews. Gilberto, please help me with this.
good luck.
That's not what I
How they
want.
make armor on this? How they make like?
Alex, how was the book? Did you like the book?
I do not remember any part of it.
All right.
All that reading, I do not remember a single part from that book.
The first review, it's by a reviewer called Brian Shee.
Brian.
I do not want to read this again.
Oh,
No, screw it, I'm not reading that again. F it, that was too much.
good. Wise
Okay.
choice.
The next reviewer is by Alex Bronzini Vendor. Explores how someone can be super but not a hero, and how mutants/people with extra abilities struggle with the tension between being selfless, helping others, and following their own agenda. Ultimately, promotes teamwork, alliances, collaboration, and love. What the hell is he talking about? You can easily get a full game experience without ever spending. You can easily get a full game experience without ever spending a dime beyond the initial purchase. But battle mode encourages big purchase, such as upgrades to deluxe, super deluxe, etc. Additions and in-game currency to buy extra loot llamas that contain random items for players. Also promotes battle passes for accelerated progress during game seasons. Okay.
I think he's just throwing shade at Fortnite or something. I can't tell. All I know is I heard llama.
Okay. Gilberto, I need you to read this. I cannot do all the reading.
Have fun.
No, here.
No,
send
F you.
out.
I'm not reading the
Read
reviews.
this.
I'm
Gilberto,
busy.
please.
I'm busy making a Minecraft skin.
Gilberto, please read this for me.
I'm making a Minecraft skin.
Please read this for
Can't
me.
use this. How do I
Please.
make the armor type junk? You know, these things.
Oh,
that,
the
like,
outer
open up,
layer?
they, like glasses. Yeah.
Alex,
Okay.
can you please read this for
So
me?
which one are you using? You using the one I sent?
All right.
Yeah.
Okay. So
I guess
let me show
I'll
you.
continue reading.
Do what?
Joel Quincinero's Surviving Minecraft is a piece of
So you see
literary
that, right?
excellence. Yes, I see that.
You just
Yeah.
you click those two right there.
Please stop. I'm trying to read
But
this.
it doesn't look like it's popping out when I do it.
Show me.
You gotta hit both of them?
You turn off
Or you only...
you turn off the top one, so you can edit the bottom, and you turn on the top one if you want to edit the top.
I just gotta start over.
At first glance, this book may seem as if it was made by a child. The cover seems a bit abstract, but when you look closer, you'll understand all the hidden meanings behind this book.
Yes.
What they are, that's for you to find out. I can't ruin this surprise for anyone, but now I'm one of the absolute contains. Some say that the words can't affect. These words can. My daughter once had cancer. Every breath, every moment for her, but she still clung on to life. She was determined to beat her cancer and live on. Sitting in the flower forest that she always loved to visit whenever she played Minecraft. Gosh, she loved those flowers. Even now, I tear up when thinking about her.
Boy.
I remember the day she was told that she had. She was shocked. She thought that her fighting was enough, but it seemed that it wasn't. The cancer was too strong. However, through it all, she still prevailed, and so did her love for the game Minecraft. She was an amazing builder, always building. I look back on her many worlds from back then and cry. On the last fateful day, I held her close. I held her hand close. I held it tight. Her mother couldn't be with her, but she's all right with just me. Yeah, all right. She left us a while ago.
Weird, but okay.
I can't blame our living situation is terrible. I couldn't stand to see her in a situation like this, and I was supposed that she couldn't stand being in it. What do you do with the book? I remember her
The book
asking,
is just being completely ignored at this point.
I remember her asking me to read this book for her. Oh my God, no! With a great big, with a great big smile on her face, her grin went from ear to ear. Something I barely saw anymore. I do remember tearing up, but her heart rate was slowing down.
Whoa! Wait!
I had to read it before she left me. Each chapter, each word, each breath I took gave her a smile. I remember her always wanting to read, never getting the chance to, so I got it for her. She couldn't even read, but that's besides the point.
Couldn't even read. What?
She closed her eyes. Her heart rate decided to come back. Wait, what? This book brought her back to life?
I'm done.
That's my favorite part. The heart rate just decided to come.
I practically jumped out of my seat.
It's like after
I was surprised.
After hearing that, just the heart rate was like, hold on, I need to listen to this.
5 I was surprised. I alerted the doctors right away. Was it this book? Was it this book that had brought my daughter back from the grave? Fast forwarding to now, my daughter's in college. She has left Minecraft behind, but still from time to time. This is her favorite book. Thank you, dear author. Thank you, Joelle, for writing this wonderful book. I hope it continues to spread its blessing throughout time. Loving, teaching kids about surviving in Minecraft. Every kid should read this book once in their life. I hope this book gets to those in need. Protagonist story will inspire them as well. And again, thank you.
Absolutely amazing.
Give a round of applause for that guy.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
That was excellent.
That was more than excellent. That was astounding.
God, that's every word in the dictionary that's positive. What the fuck
Why?
was this? What did I believe I spent 3 wasting my breath
It's still
reading?
better than the Sonic fanfic.
This is way better than the
Oh.
Sonic fanfiction.
God.
This story is so strong it brought a person back to life. Like,
The heart rate decided to come back.
I need to listen to this guy. Hold on.
Tyler Norris. It's unbelievable how can impact you in such a strong way. Joel Quinceanero's Surviving Minecraft is unlike anything you have experienced in your life. It's literally work kin to others, such as The Great Gatsby, To Kill a Mockingbird, or Catcher in the Rye, but even better.
whoa,
Well,
he
even
said
better.
even better. Whoa.
Even better. If you haven't read this book, you haven't lived yet. Oh, Jesus Christ. Books, let me tell you in on a secret. This will make you want to read them. It's true. After my blind child read this book, he has been reading nonstop. It's a miracle. Please read this book.
The child itself.
And Joel Quinceaneros, please release the sequel. I have been on the edge of my seat for 5 or so years, literally stuck on the same seat. It is now medical condition because of that cliffhanger.
Oh my god.
Though I may try, words cannot properly express the emotion held within this eighth wonder of the world. My blind child has been reading that stuff. Oh, that was perfect. Oh God. Oh no, this is an entire essay. I'm surprised people actually spend their time writing a review for this book instead of actually passing college.
And I'm here listening instead of doing online class.
All right. Surviving Minecraft, a seminal work in every sense of the word, masterfully crafted yet deceptively minimal, for all intents and purposes, presents to us a portal, a nether portal, if you will,
Oh my
into
god,
the
he did not.
author's
He did
being.
not.
I hope Sam Ventura gets shot. What does he want? What does he fear? What compels Quinceañeros to toil, to craft, to be pretty contrary to popular belief? To mine.
It sounds like he started a cult.
To mine definitely deep into the very intellect, unusual, really bright young mind is not to belabor the I don't understand what he's trying to say. To belabor the metaphor, similarly, the dangerous to an unusually bright new mind in the game Minecraft. For you specifically, see it smoldering lava which burns and bewilders the actual unaware diamond. I can't do it. This is too intense for me.
I'm trying to understand what they were saying, but I don't. I just don't.
Taro says, to start, oh, this is a girl. To start, I
Oh,
wasn't
God.
expecting. I wasn't expecting much when buying this book. It was only 99 cents, so I thought of it being some sort of cliche. However, to my surprise, far from cliche. I ended up getting very involved into the story, all 5 chapters, watching the character grow in each chapter to see him overcome his problems, even though attempted to do this
Such a generic review so far.
in their lifetime. I can tell you that no one has ever written a book this suspenseful with such flavor. Not even the great Bill Jobs or Stephen Gates could create something as unique. Hold the phone. Bill Jobs or Stephen Gates could create something as unique. It came to my attention, though, that this may be an entirely different genre itself. Tried to prove this, comparing it to Jesus or Dr. Seuss's writing. Nothing had ever come this close. As I salute to it, this book brings in the same emotion mother feels when they do secretly to relate to their husband.
What?
The same emotion brought the Nicholas Children Hospital kids in the same suspense as Five Nights at Freddy's once brought to diabetic children. What?
What?
What the frick?
So not says. So some critiquing. Oh, he spelled critiquing way off. Holy crap. So some critiquing. There were some continuity issues. For example, it doesn't take 20 diamonds to make a full set of armor. It takes negative 376 diamonds.
Excuse me,
And
what?
where did that crafting table go into begging from? Also, the Ender Dragon will never, and I mean never, die to one sword swing. It usually takes 16 bows with
Yeah.
infinity. I'm not reading that. That hurt my
They are
brain.
completely underplaying the strength of the main character. Okay.
They really are.
It's like they weren't even paying attention. Did we read the same book?
I'm trying to. All these are 5 Oh, this guy gave it 1 star. Oh wait, dude, this guy gave it 1 star. He actually took the time out of his day to actually write a well-written book. I mean, well-written review. What? I am just blown. Good quality and hand-working time put into this publication of this book. By the way, that was sarcastic. It sucked. In fact, it wasn't even worth 99 cents.
Oof, that
To
hurt.
fair,
I agree.
it's fair. No,
It's worth at least 100.
exactly. It's fair to say it might be worth 1 cent. Even that would be too overpriced for this book. I love Minecraft. Everyone loves Minecraft, but it's items like these that do not serve the purpose well at all. Apparently, it was teaching players survival skills. I remember for the first time, I was 13. Who asked? I learned all these skills on my own in the first 10 minutes of playing. Ever since, I have improved significantly, but this book did not feel like a book at all. I hate being negative. I am usually pretty positive on things like this,
Don't sound like
especially reviews. What are you talking about, Luke Staten? But for those looking into purchasing this, look at the cover. The saying "never judge a book by its cover" seems wrong now. It is just as you expect, but worse. Oh,
He
it will
really
be
went
judged.
there.
I want to give everything. It's like that's so mean. Why would he go that far? That's like calling a retarded kid retarded. Okay, I want to give
Whoa.
everything a chance in life, except for this. This is a
Except
whole
for
other
this.
level. Save your 99 cents. You could use it for charity instead. Imagine all those people who would appreciate the money so much more.
Oof.
You know, he could have said that paying for this book is donating to charity. Person's so retarded. You know?
Missed opportunity if you asked me.
I'm trying to look for a good book. I mean, a good review. All these are 5 stars. I want to look for less like 2 stars or 3 or 4.
There's not that many.
Those are usually the more, the 3 or 4s are usually the more realistic.
Oh, let's see.
Listen, you could call it blasphemy, but I'm afraid no book is necessarily a masterpiece.
You cannot like arrange the reviews.
I don't think so.
That sucks. All right, here we go.
Damn it, I accidentally made the armor instead
This
of the...
this book cured my stage 69 cancer and AIDS.
What?
Joel, if you're reading this, you saved my life. I would be long gone by now if I never read the book. Thank you. Dang,
What?
this guy had
What?
stage 69 cancer and AIDS.
Stage 60, what?
It's a brand new level right there.
This girl gave it 2 stars. It's not worth the price it costs. It's overrated just because it's Minecraft. Sure, cute story, but whatever.
Whatever?
It was a girl.
Oh my god.
Okay,
You gotta get the cyber hackers here. You need a location.
Isaac Cook. Joel Quinceaneros, born November 18th, 1968, is an American actor, comedian, producer, and screenwriter. He had a long association with filmmaker Wes Anderson, with whom he shared writing and acting credit for Bottle Rockets, 1996, and The Royal Tenenbaums, the latter of which earned him a nomination for the award for Best Original Screenplay. His older brother Andrew and younger brother Luke are also actors. He is known for his roles in frat pack comedies as well as voicing Lightning McQueen in the Cars franchise.
Huh.
What?
The frick? Where's this going?
What? That was the entire review. What the fuck is this?
No way.
What kind of review was
Ah.
this?
Adam, January
That's really
29,
cool.
2018. My father beats me. Please help.
Oh, Jesus.
This book is a solid guide on how to avoid daddy beatings. I would give it a
Daddy beatings.
10, but I don't have hand, penis. How helpful reviews are helpfully helpful. I think that helping people review helpfully keeps the United States government from brainwashing us. The use of intergalactic brainwaves and the laser beams penetrate.
I am so lost. I am lost in many levels.
My father beats me. Please help.
Okay.
Look, bro, he's not speaking.
I have no words. I'm genuinely just at a loss for words right now.
I'm concerned more than anything.
I don't even know. I can't even comment on what the hell I've been hearing.
One more good one. Okay, this doesn't count, but let me read this. Let me read this one. Before reading this, my penis size was a measly 0.2 centimeters in erect length. After reading this masterpiece, it grew around 6.7 yards in unerect length
Wait,
and
what the
2.2
frick?
feet in diameter. Thank you so much, Joel.
What the
Oh
hell?
god.
Dang, if you read this book, your dick will grow. All right.
Alright. It's better than those ads, you know.
No bullshit. Okay. I'm trying to look for a good one. Wait,
That's
what?
great. What are you talking about?
This doesn't count either. But let me read this one. This is from Peter Parker.
Oh,
This is the best thing ever created in the entirety of the universe. It has enlightened me on life, the universe, and everything else. I am now the smartest being in this reality.
yes,
It
of course.
also saved my crippling marriage with Mary Jane.
Oh
It
my
made me a
God.
better parent to my 20. It made me a better parent to my 280 deformed, autistic, and retarded Indian children.
What?
What the hell?
How many?
208. How bad is your semen?
No.
Oh god.
Beyond riveting. Best $1.02.
Oh
And
my God.
best $1.02 in 5 minutes ever spent. Absolutely life changing. And I will recommend fond of action adventure thrills with Plegic. The Holy Bible itself cannot compare to the sheer storytelling. Okay, I'm done reading that part.
Why? How do pants?
Whack.
How to do pants?
It looks more like he's wearing some sort of sweater.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's
I have a lot of
is that what
in a
it's
white
supposed to be?
shirt.
What?
Yeah, you're right. Keep going. I'm trying to look for a great review, but all these seem pretty okay.
They're pretty much all okay.
I don't know, man. The one where they cured cancer?
I don't
Okay,
know.
yeah.
The pee growing one was
Oh my god, but the daughter with her heartbeat decided to come back.
Can't get over it. I just decided to come back. Is he gonna wear any shoes?
No.
I don't know. Yeah, he has Vans.
Oh yeah, I'm not gonna do that, huh?
It's like a black and white checkers.
You heard the man.
I hear a crazy.
All right, here we go. I think this is the last one. Oh,
Think this last one. Huh?
no, this one sucks. All right, this is by Garrett McLeod. This book changed me as a person. Before that, I was wanted in 4 different countries for child pornography.
Wait a
Before
minute.
my eyes ever had the privilege of viewing the masterworks of Joel Quinceañeros, I was on the brink of homelessness. I relied on stealing food for my next meals. I lied on my taxes, and I was HIV positive.
I don't
All
know
of
how
that,
that had
Oh god.
anything to do with that, but okay.
all of that changed.
Heavy.
All that
Includes
changed.
HIV too? What the hell?
All of that changed when I read Surviving Minecraft. The way that the words flow on the page over the brilliant design character gave me new sense of hope in the world. It was the first time I had ever thought that everything would be okay. From my parents dying in a tragic boating accident to battling my syphilis, in addition to HIV,
Syphilis.
a very cynical view of the world.
In
This
addition to
changed my
HIV.
entire perspective. After reading the words of Joel, I completely turned my life around. After finishing the book, my syphilis and HIV instantly went away.
Ah,
I could
yes, a
promote
miracle indeed.
I get promoted to CEO of my job and started making six figures. And most likely, the lesson I learned from surviving Minecraft helped me a beautiful girl who I now call my wife and raise a wonderful family. I named my first son after Joel. That's effing embarrassing. This book meant so much to me. I had to. My first daughter is also named Joelle. It was
God.
something my wife straightly fought me about, but I wouldn't have it any other way. Damn it, the phone! Who's calling me? Alright, where was I?
This is complete hilarity.
It was a decision
Complete
my wife.
hilarity. This
Sorry
is a
about that, but
masterpiece.
after my first two children passed away tragically, I made another two children, also Joelle.
I made another two children.
After
Also, Joel.
after the two children, oh come on. After the two children, we and four children. I mean six. Okay. Also named Joel, whom I read this book to every night before going to sleep. Joel, my second son, developed leukemia. After reading this to him in the hospital, he was cured. My
Of
daughter
course. Of course.
my daughter Joelle was told she would never walk again. Now she runs like Sonic, thanks to the
Like
brilliant
Sonic.
I stopped going to Bible study. This book is now my Bible, all 7 pages. It is my everything. I truly believe God spoke to Joel when he created this. I strongly advise everyone to read this book. In fact, I think everyone should be required by law to. If that would be the
I
case,
mean, if it's curing HIV, and what's the other one?
cancer, syphilis, leukemia,
Right.
paralysis apparently. If that were to be the case, I believe the world would be a better place if everyone was required to read this magnificent tale, all the injustices,
Crime rate drops to 0%.
poverty and diseases in the world will all cease to exist. Joel, you have changed not only my life, but my family's life. Thank you.
That last
Okay,
line.
I'm done with this.
That last line was beautiful.
Oh god.
I need to take a break. Jesus.
That last
Ah,
line.
it's the intro. The outro.
That will be it, guys, for these heart-quenching stories and reviews that have come about of Joel Quincena's great literal.
Masterpiece.
I don't know, man. I still don't know what word we're going for the
That
masterpiece.
is called listening to a
Masterpiece.
masterpiece.
Okay, and I'm honestly flabbergasted. I have not heard of this book before. Realistically, I think I've been
Flabbergasted.
converted to Joelism.
Wait a
This
minute.
book has left me dumbfounded.
All 7 pages are honestly, I don't even know how to begin to describe them. It fools you into
These are the
thinking
cover
there's
and the
such
author.
little detail and thought put into them. But when you look into it more closely, you come to realize that the author is a real genius. I can't. Well, guys, that's it, guys. We'll see you next time. I hope next time you'll have read the book at least 3 times. That's the minimum. The maximum would be, well, you can keep reading it until the next video, as a matter of fact. But yeah, that will be all.
At the recording covered.